All right, so I'm here at 12604 Whispering Hills. This is the house and the lot. The neighborhood's nice. A lot of similar homes. This one is on the corner of Whispering Hills and Bunchberry, and there's a school right across the street. So you're across the street from the back of the school. So school's kind of looks like we'll be letting out soon. So there's kind of cars stacking up there, but I don't really think it'll have much of an effect on this house. It's really, they might have some noise when the kids are playing sports, but I'll have to check and see which school it is. Looks like a middle school, maybe a high school. Anyway, but the neighborhood's nice. Pretty quiet over here. Like I said, a lot of very similar homes. Okay, so this one, so the yard could use a little landscaping. There's just like the backyard's fine, but the front there's just a lot of stuff growing. So they've got all these crepe myrtles here in the front that I think it would probably be best to take out, like that one. And then these across the front are just kind of blocking the view of the house. So 1, 2, 3. There's like 6 of them across here. So yeah, it'd probably be good to take those out. We've got this tree here that's half dead, it appears. Nothing growing there, but you've got some green there, so the tree needs some love. I don't know if it needs to just be taken down completely or partially down, but it's at least partly dead. Then you've got this cedar tree here, and then another crepe myrtle on the other side. So there's a lot of growth here in the front that's not really necessary. Some basic shrubs across the front that probably just need to be cleaned up, but are fine. As far as the exterior of the home, I mean, it's pretty much all brick. I don't know about the roof. It doesn't look very old from the ground, so I'm hoping it's okay. The gutters are really old though. They're kind of rusted and they don't look good. So the gutters have definitely been there for a while. And then I think all the windows in the house need to be replaced. I'll show you more, but there's a lot of broken windows. But the structure itself, I don't see any major cracks. I mean, there's a few, like a little bit of few signs of movement. Soffit here. This whole section needs to be replaced. A little spiffing up to do, but it's not bad. I really want to replace that light bulb. Weird. But for the most part, the exterior's pretty good. The brick's in good shape. You can see clean out there, that's a good sign. But broken window, probably needs a little bit of paint here. Old light that needs to be replaced. All this old mess needs to be taken off. There is kind of a stair step crack right here. Maybe foundation's moved a little bit there, but still got a bunch of junk in the back they gotta remove. Probably take those down. Little paint back here. That may need to be replaced. Both sides. And then the fence, I'll show you more in the back. That gate definitely needs to be replaced. But for the most part, I mean, the interior needs a ton of work, but the exterior isn't that bad. Okay, so we're gonna head inside. So front door definitely needs to be replaced. Some old lights. So just assume full cosmetics inside. All the flooring, paint, popcorn needs to be scraped, all the fixtures. But they don't have power on right now, so bear with me. Hopefully you can see well. But so you walk in, living room is ahead, and then there's a room to the right that I'm guessing was originally the formal dining room, but they've kind of turned it into it's not really a bedroom because it doesn't have an office, or I'm sorry, it doesn't have a closet, but it's more, I kind of feel like it's more of an office right now. I'd scrape the popcorn, paint, flooring, new baseboards, put a fan in. So you can either make this an office, or it could be, definitely needs new windows, or it could be formal dining again if you want to take out the doors. I think most people would prefer the office. I will say the only potential issue I could see is that the breakfast area isn't huge. So closet. All right, so the living room is the sunken living room. It's got the drop down, which honestly no one likes. So I'd probably end up just leaving it alone. But you know, you could always pour the floor to be level. These cabinets would have to go. But I think it's definitely possible to pour enough concrete and level this out if you wanted to. Well, let me just pan the room, then I'll show you. So really big, pretty fireplace here. I don't know, I'd probably just paint all that stone to give it an updated look. It's got paneling in here that I would just take out and drywall. Exposed beam on top is really nice. And you've got these built-in shelves over here that, I don't know, if you leveled out the floor, I think you'd have to take at least the bottom shelves out, or the bottom cabinets out. And then maybe you could change the trim on these if you wanted to keep the built-ins, or you just take it all out and drywall it. But that's the living room. I mean, as far as the floor plan goes, it's great. I don't like the drop down, but otherwise this is a nice big room, big kind of central fireplace here, so this is nice. Back door definitely needs to be replaced. This is the kitchen. So this is the breakfast area. It's not huge. I mean, this is a big house, but I mean, you'd really, ideally, if this was the only area to eat, you'd want to seat 6 or so. So it'd be maybe a little tight in there without the formal dining, but you can also have seating at the island. So, I mean, this all obviously needs to be redone, new cabinets, new island. You know, if you really wanted, you could open this up to the living area, but you've got those built-in cabinets on the other side, so it would kind of modernize it if you open this up, maybe had like an island with some seating out there, but not something you have to do. This, you definitely want to change the lights in here, but you could keep this recessed. I'll show you later an idea of what you could do there. You can put kind of wood behind it and then different lights inside. I've done that at one of my houses. So that's the pantry. It's got some stuff growing in it, but right now it's stovetop, oven, microwave. I'm not sure if there's the oven here also, but you got plenty of space. You could arrange this how you want. But yeah, all this needs to be redone. And then this direction, you've got the utility room. So it's a nice, sorry, it's pretty dark in here. It's a nice sized utility room. There's a sink. There's an old water heater in here. It would need to be replaced. I don't know if this, you can even see it's dark, but I would assume that needs to be replaced. It's a gas water heater. And then 2-car garage. Sorry, it's dark and I can't have the flashlight when I'm videoing. You can't really see. So 2-car garage. It's a decent sized garage. It's got an older electrical panel. I'll take a picture of for you. Yeah, it's just too dark for you to see right now. I'll snap some pictures. Door to the outside there. Okay, so we're gonna go this direction first and see the master. Hopefully it's light enough. So this is that office dining area, and then this is the master. So again, everything needs to be redone. Popcorn, paint, baseboards, flooring, windows. Nice thing is it's a really great size room. It's big. And then the bathroom, so it's kind of partitioned in here. So you've got, first walk in, you've got 2 sinks, and then there's closet here, and then there's closet here. So you've got his and hers closets. Not sure if you can tell really how big they are. So the closet space is pretty good because there's 2. And then in here, you got the toilet and the shower. So they've got the tub with some extra space up here and the toilet here. I mean, what I would do is just make this a walk-in shower, take all this stuff out up here, and then make it a good sized shower. We've got this old shower here. So what I would do is either, I'm thinking maybe move the toilet there, or you could just make that, like, close it off here and make it part of the closet that's on the other side, add some closet space, or you could put some shelves in here for storage, like make it a little utility closet area. But I think I would just make this a shower, and you don't need the small shower then. But yeah, full remodel. All this needs to be done. Okay, so we're gonna go to the other side of the house now, where we have the secondary bedrooms and secondary bathroom. So, so bedroom, AC and water, heater, bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. So 3 bedrooms on this side. The bedrooms are all nice size, actually. So this one, new window, same as the other rooms. Scrape the popcorn, paint it, new baseboards, new fan, new window. But it's a good size room. I'm not really concerned about the foundation much. I'm not a foundation expert and I'm just walking it, but there is a little crack here. There might be like the slightest little slope this way. But I really don't see anything that concerns me a whole lot for the foundation, but obviously something you want to get checked. Secondary bathroom here. 2 sinks. Toilet and full tub. Again, I would take those out and just take the shower all the way up. But I would make this a tub shower combination. This is the smallest of the bedrooms. There's a drywall patch there. Same thing, window, paint, flooring, baseboards, fan. This one's got kind of a smaller walk-in, well, decent sized walk-in closet for a secondary bedroom actually. So this water heater is new. It's 2024 AC. I'm not 100% sure of the age, but it's pretty old. So I would just budget for a new AC. It's a gas water heater and a gas furnace. And then this bedroom is huge. I mean, this one is probably the same size as the master. So really nice room. It's got the built-in cabinets here. I would maybe just take those out. I'd probably just take them out and let it be room only. So there's a window here, and then there was a window here. It's broken, so they've got it all covered up. But I'm just noticing that they've got this little area, but there's not really closet. So yeah, I would definitely take this stuff out and then use that space for a closet. Have to figure out how to do that, but as far as the doors go, but yeah, I would definitely make that closet space over there. And this one actually has a half bath in it. So you've got the toilet and sink only. Drywall damage. Okay, so that's the interior of the home. Good floor plan, a lot of space. Let me show you the backyard. So the back has this really nice covered patio. That's that window that needs to be replaced in that bedroom. More window damage. That was the door to the garage. But nice size covered patio. And then this is the yard, so you can see the school. I would take that little pin out. For the most part, the fence is okay. The gate needs to be addressed. And there's the old AC. So I think all this needs to be cleared out.